everybody sit down and just relax. And yeah, sit down. It's like family here, right? Yeah! Woo! We call this the love tribe. This is the love tribe. Yeah. The love tribe is everywhere. We are finding out when we travel to Moscow, when we travel to Bali, and when we travel to Chartres, and when we travel to anywhere. And Mexico City now for the first time for us. So this city is so awesome, and we've had the most wonderful hosts. The people that are sponsoring our trip and this party are angelic, okay? They are so magnanimous, so gifting us with showing us all the beautiful sights of Mexico. We trudged the pyramids, we saw every cultural center in the museum, and they took us to Frida's house, and we've really seen a lot because of these wonderful people that have shown us this beautiful, beautiful city, and we're totally in love with it. And one of the things we love about it so much, too, and you can see, is how much every one of you love it. And that is so beautiful. But anyway, as the Love Tribe is everywhere, and we are from the Love Tribe in Hudson Valley, New York. And if you are ever coming the way of New York, you should definitely find out if there's a full moon going on, or an equinox, or a solstice party, or something like that, or a workshop, an art workshop, and join us at Cosmo. You are part of our family. We would love to see you there. It's such an honor to have our friends from Mexico City visiting us for a full moon or an event at Cosmo. So, some things that happen to you just change your life forever. Did you ever think, like, if I weren't somewhere at a particular moment, life would have been forever changed? We all have that. We all have those incidences that are great, incredible turning points in our life. Well, 36 years ago, I was an art student at art school, and I, had some experiences, some deep experiences, some powerful experiences that profoundly changed my political atheism into a God-realized kind of existence that I was pursuing. And I was just going to art school, and then one day I was given a party, and someone I didn't know very well came to my party with a bottle of Kahlua, and it had LSD in it. And they came to my door in 1975, and I knew this person from school. He was a very strange person. He had shaved off half of his hair at one point. He was interested in dead things, and a very strange person. He even did a performance where he threw up on camera, which interested me a great deal for my own personal reasons. But anyway, I knew how strange he was, and he came to my party, and he had this bottle of Kahlua with LSD, and he offered half the bottle to me. So I drank it, and continued to give my party. And he sat on the couch somewhere, just sat there. I didn't know him that well. And then the next day he called me up and said, well, what happened to you? And it was his first LSD experience ever. It was in my house, in my apartment. And so he said, let's meet. And I need to talk to you about this experience. So I went out with him that night, and I can tell you that I never left, and neither did he. And that is why I am so grateful and so privileged to be the last person to say goodnight and the first person to say good morning to my love, aunque.
you all for coming out tonight and supporting our visit to Mexico City. I've fallen in love with Mexico. And the visiting the ancient cultures and the Museum of Archaeology and all the great Aztec and Mayan works and the Siqueiros murals that we visited, and Diego Rivera, Frida Kahlo. These are art saints to us, and we come here on pilgrimage to pay respect. And so we were going to show you, a pictorial view of our Cosm Chapel of Sacred Mirrors. And since we don't have the ability to do that, I have been writing or taking dictation from a particular voice that comes to me at around 4 a.m. It kind of wakes me up and will say something, and then I know I have to get my notebook and I have to write it down. So I collected a number of these things, and I wanted to share a few with you, if you don't mind. All right. That's good. Yeah. God Self. There are a continuum of avatars who've been sent by the Almighty to enlighten and uplift the world. These sage beings have interfused their most human self with the divine source. In every generation, like a perennial plant, they emerge when conditions for their reception cry out. Every person is an aspect of one God Self. The avatars are simply the purest example. Jesus, Buddha, Padmasambhava, Ibn Arabi, Rumi, Plato, Plotinus, Emerson, Ramana Maharshi, Abhidharma. These and many other wisdom masters have shown humanity the way toward the God Self inherent in all beings by their teachings and example and radiant presence. Humanity evolves spiritually like a fire by which we can warm